You're hiding something.
I'm gonna find out what it is.
I'm interested in a subject with complete bio-refit and cognitive reprogramming.
When we accelerate the process, the subjects show a higher mortality rate.
How long till he's fully cooked?
All your friends are gonna die.
We're being hunted by sociopaths.
They make violence look like an art form.
We can't fight like that unless we train.
What's up, you guys? It's your boy Paris, and I'm back again to do a review on Titans episode 5 together. When we get into this episode, we're with Rachel, Corey, Dick, and Gar, and they're all checking into a hotel where they're basically trying to find like some place to cover from the nuclear family and Dr. Adams and whoever else is trying to, find them and capture Rachel. So Dick goes in and he goes to the lady to check in, and she basically tells him, we got ice in the bag and usually it don't work, so if it don't work, to knock at my door late at night, something like that. She was basically trying to get some dick from Dick. Basically, that scene was funny. I was like, ooh, she trying to get spicy. They all in the hotel, they're eating pizza, they're talking. Dick is telling them that we need to create an alliance. Y'all need to train. We need to see what we need to know each other fighting style so we can work together as a team. So they go to this warehouse, and they're in this warehouse, and they basically showing off each other's powers as we've seen in previous trailers and stuff that they've been showing. So first up is Starfire. He lets Corey go, and Corey basically explains like she thinks her powers come from the sun and that she absorbs it, and she's weaker at night and she really can't do nothing. That's what she thinks. So she shows her powers, then Garfield shows his, and he's like, I can't do it without getting naked and I'm nervous and stuff. So he does his little tiger transformation, and I don't know about anybody else, but when I was watching it, I was looking like for little small details of like the CGI, see if I caught any, like if it looked weird, because the CGI looked kind of weird. It looked weirder in the daytime than when it's in the nighttime. So yeah, so he I was looking like for like movements, because he jumped on top of like the haystack, and I was looking to see if it moved, and it did. So I was like, okay, they caught the details of the tiger. Like certain little things matter when it comes to those type of things. So then Rachel shows her powers, and she's like, no, I don't want to do it because I might lose control. And she did lose control, and Corey used one of her star boats and beamed it off, and I guess it looked like it hurt Rachel, but all that energy, darkness, whatever you want to call it, went back inside her body, because when it comes out her mouth. That's a unique way to how to do her powers, I would say, because usually like when she does her powers, it's like an aura of blackness covering something, something like that. But that's like a cool way of how they demonstrate her powers. And then they ask Dick, what can you do? And he basically told them, I can make you guys stay alive. I can help us. So then we get back to Dr. Adams, and Dr. Adams is called into this facility, and he basically, I guess they took this person, and they frying his brain, and he's just screaming, and he's like, what's wrong with him? She's like, the doctor's like, oh, he's seeing his true, like his dark side, his true self. So that's the new father, and he's weirder than the first one. So So they get a new dad, the nuclear family get a new dad, and it was real funny because the brother asks, why can't we have two moms, like I guess his friend from school. That was funny. That was a funny moment. Back to Dr. Adams. When the episode starts, he is cracking an egg, and when he cracks the egg, it's like this fetus, like the egg fetus, and I thought he was gonna throw it away. He was just looking at it, and then he literally like stirs it up, and I cringed. It was nasty. If you watch it, no, it was disgusting. It was real disgusting. So now they get a new dad, and the dad is at the doorstep, and they go to the dealership because Dick traded his Porsche into a minivan for everybody so everybody could fit and have room. So they go there, they track them down, they ask this guy, the dealer, we want the information from where's Dick at. So they kill him, and he's dead, and they go after Rachel, Corey, and Dick. So in the meantime, Garfield and Rachel is sitting on a bench outside a hotel, and they having this like cute little moment where they're just talking to each other, getting to know each other. And she asks him like, how does it feel when you transform into a tiger? And he was like basically explaining like, it feel like electricity running through my body, and it makes you feel good and makes you want to roar. And they had a little cute moment. And then Dick and Corey was talking together, and basically Corey was trying to figure out like, you need to open up about like who you are to us. Like we all together, we're all like trying to help Rachel. You need to open up. And he's basically telling like, you need to open up about yourself too. But she was like, I don't remember who I am, but that don't give you no excuse, you know. And he basically told her no, basically, and he walked off. And Corey went to the liquor store. This was funny because Corey went to the liquor store. She was asking about the liquor, and the lady basically told her like, oh, beer's for party, Hennessy is if you want to think. And she picked tequila, and then she gave the store clerk $100, and she walked out. That was funny. It was a lot of funny moments in this. That was funny. So now Rachel is in her room. She's chilling, and then she turns off the TV. She look at the mirror. Her dark side's telling, you know, all your friends are gonna die. Then she gets Dick, and he comes in and he takes the mirror down for her. And then Corey goes knock on Dick's door. He let her in, but he's just got the shower, and she's like, he's like, aren't you gonna let me like get dressed? She's like, I seen Garfield naked. I could stand anything. So they had a cute moment. They was drinking, and that's when you see Corey and Dick get their little thing going. You know, they got spicy. They got their thing going. So after that, you know, we also get to see Corey finally took off the coat. So it looked weird when Corey took off the coat. The actress, it looked weird because we've been seeing her with this coat on for so long. She finally takes off the coat, so we finally get to see what she like under the coat. And the dress, it's like, it look weird at the top, but it's not much, but because it shows all her arm. But she finally took off the coat, finally, and I can't wait till she get a new outfit, because the outfit ain't the best, but it's what we got for right now. But I just can't wait till she take off the outfit. So she's like, so are you gonna open up to me now after they got their little thing going? He was basically still saying no, so that didn't get nowhere. Corey leaves, and she goes to Rachel's room to check on Rachel. And the lady from earlier, the hotel lady, she came with a bowl of ice with some wine to Dick's room. Now, Dick just got dicking down Corey, and you think, no. He basically dubbed her, and she was sad. But Karen need to go on somewhere because he with Corey, so she need to go on somewhere. Karen died. Her name ain't Karen. I just called her Karen because I just made up a name. But the lady died because we heard a noise and a thump, and Dick went back outside of his hotel room to look, and it was just ice and champagne on the floor. And then the nuclear family arrived. Now, the fight sequence for this, I had to replay it over and over again. It was really, really good. Corey was fighting the sister and brother because they popped up behind her with the bat and stuff. She was fighting them. The fight sequence was really, really good. The father kicked Dick out the window. Dick had his suitcase, and he basically transformed into Robin. Corey was fighting the brother and sister. She knocked them downstairs. She went outside with Rachel and Gar, and then she tried to use her powers, and then she realized like she can't use her powers at night. And the father took the door off the car and hit Corey with it, and she flew. She flew. So I was like, damn. So Robin comes and he saves the day, and they figure out that he's Robin. So they all know like that he's secret now, he's Robin, but they don't know that like Batman is Bruce. And that's when you see Garfield, and he's like, okay, I meet Batman. He's like, no. So he goes and check in their car and see who that he could find anything. And he found out a phone. He found that the name Dr. Dr. Adams, and he drives off to Chicago. And in the meantime, they was trying to interrogate the nuclear family, and they basically was like, we're not basically telling nothing. You need to let us come. You need to let Rachel come with us, or we all gonna be in trouble. So then Dick goes all the way back to Chicago to find Dr. Adams. He goes upstairs. Dr. Adams got a camera, so he sees who come in and out. And it's weird because nobody else lived in that building besides Dr. Adams. Like when he looked at the what's it called, address numbers for the people, for the rooms and stuff, the apartments. It only had Dr. Adams, you know, address, like apartment number, but nobody else's. So he only lived in that building. So that was very, very weird. Well, they all weird people. So he ate a fetus of an egg. Like, it was red and blood. You could see the chicken, like the chick. Well, it was not chick. It's nasty. I'm gonna put like pictures up so you can see. He went upstairs, and Dr. Adams came upstairs, and he had that button, that same button that he had in episode 3. Yes, in episode, I think it was episode 3. Yeah, episode 3. He had episode 3. Pursed it, and I thought it like wipes their memories, or it had a bomb, and I was right. It did have a bomb in it, and they died. The nuclear family ain't no more. They died. They're done. So they put up fights though with them. Like, they handled themselves pretty well, but they failed their mission, so their heads got blown off, all 4 of them. So Dr. Adams was basically saying, like, Dick was trying to figure out like information, and Dr. Adams was like, yep, we people that work for her father. You can say something like that, but we only got 1 minute 10 seconds, you know, until, you know, they come after us, because now our mission failed and you exposed me. You found out who I am. So they basically, I thought he was bluffing at first, because it seemed like a bluff. He was like, we about to die. He counting down like 10, 9, and Dick is trying to figure out stuff. I was like, he bluffing. He was not bluffing, because a whole bunch of SWAT team came into the room and they killed Dr. Adams, and Dick was trying to defend himself, but they beat the hell out of Dick. And then all of a sudden these like the smoke bombs came out of nowhere. So I thought Dick did that, but I was like, he don't got his suitcase, so he couldn't do it. Then Jason Todd came in. Jason Todd comes and saves him, and that's where the episode ends right there. So overall, the episode was good. I can't wait for next week. I think that episode's called Jason Todd, so I can't wait to see that. And it seems like we're going back to Gotham, because I think they're going back to Gotham. Yeah. So that was my review on Titans. It has spoilers, not many, because it wasn't really much to further on the story, really, like that. So it was all right. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe.